What's going on, everybody? Trevor here, and today on a very special Over the Hump guitar lesson, I'm going to teach you 5 easy power chord songs. The power chord is one simple chord that will allow you to play almost any rock song with ease. First, I'm going to show you how to play the power chord, and then we need to add a technique called palm muting to make your part sound most like the songs we're going to cover today. I've got my rock t-shirt, blue jeans, but no beer. I'm trying to cut a few pounds off the old keg I've got right here. I'm still looking for bands who want their t-shirt featured on my channel, so please send me an email at overthehumpmusic@gmail.com to have your band's t-shirt featured. The power chord, the foundation of the rhythm guitar parts of so many big shiny tunes that you love. The power chord is based off the 3 lowest notes of one of the first chords we learned, E minor. Pick anywhere on the low E string and put your first finger down on a fret. Here I've gone with the 3rd fret. Now, on the next 2 strings up, go 2 frets up and then place your 3rd finger and your pinky finger consecutive strings. And when played just like that, it sounds just like this. You may have seen people play power chords like this with just 2 fingers, whether it's the 1st and pinky or the 1st and 3rd. And while this is a perfectly valid way of playing this chord, we want to eventually add to the power chord base when we cover bar chords. So please stick with the 3-finger approach, your 1st finger, 3rd finger, and 4th finger. So before we get into learning our first song, we need one other technique, and that is palm muting. So far, when we're playing this chord, we're strumming all 3 notes, but without touching the strings in any way but with the pick. And that's great for big loud parts, but sometimes the part needs palm muting. So to palm mute, we're going to take this part of the hand and place it all over the strings like this. You're going to push down a little bit. And you're also going to find that you need to pluck the strings with the pick harder to get a full sound. So we go from to. So that brings us to our first song, All the Small Things by Blink-182. This song starts out with some nice big fat power chords. Don't worry if you can't quite get the first 2 pickup notes. What we're going to do is start on the 3rd fret of the A string and begin with that power chord there. So we have 3rd fret A, 5th fret D, 5th fret G. Okay? So first we start off with a bunch of these C power chords in a row. Then we move on to G. And then something we haven't done before, and that is muting all the strings before playing our last F chord. So we're going to take our left hand, cover all the strings in position for F, but don't press any frets, because we need it to sound like. So practice that. So all together, we have. All right. Now we move into the verse, and that's where our palm muting is going to start. So the pattern is still the same, but it's steady the whole way. And we're going to use that palm muting. So this is the start of the verse. And then we come up on the pre-chorus, which is actually quite easy. It's just one C chord and it holds out all the way to the chorus, where we finally get and then back to the beginning. That's great. Besides the bridge, you've got all the parts down. Let's move on to the next one. The next song we're going to cover is one of my favorites to play with my cover band. And that is When I Come Around by Green Day. Now this one's a little more tricky in that we have mixed palm muting and open chords on each chord. But the nice part is this song only has 2 parts. So the key is a little bit different than all the small things, but the structure of the power chord remains exactly the same. So we start on the 2nd fret on the E string power chord, and we're going to do 2 palm mutes and 1 open, followed by a double pick. And that sounds like... Okay, then we move on to the 4th fret A string. Same pattern, 2 palm mutes, 1 open, and a double pick. Then we have 6th fret A string, 1 palm mute, 1 open, and then quickly down to the 2nd fret A string for 1 full open chord. All right, so all together that's... So I want you to do the same thing. Start with it nice and slow while you move from one chord to the next, and then speed it up as you go. And then the last part is actually just 3 chords, and it's all open strumming. So we're doing the power chord on the 4th fret, then 6th fret, then 7th fret on the E string. So no time to search the world around, 'cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. Woo. The next song is one that I love to do near the end of the night when everybody in the bar is feeling a little sauced, and that is Rockin' in the Free World by Neil Young. And the part actually has a few more complex notes here and there, a little noodly kind of doodle-doodle sound, but I've also likely had a few by that point, so I keep it nice and simple, and I just play the power chords while I'm singing. This is the first one to feature the open E power chord. The form is the same, but because it's the open string, you can't press any frets down. So you don't need to worry about the first finger part of the power chord, but you're still going to use that first finger to play the A string 2nd fret and the middle finger to play the D string 2nd fret. So your chord is... So the 3 chords for this one are E, D, and C power chords. The E is played with the bottom 3 strings. The D and the C are played starting at the A string. So you're not going to pluck this bottom string. So when we put that together, it sounds like... And that's it. That's the whole verse. You just do that, I don't know, 16 times, 24 times, a whole bunch of times. The song doesn't really change. Then it does when it gets to the chorus. And that part is G, keep on rocking in the free world, to D, and then to C. And then just before you get back to the beginning of the progression, another E. So keep That repeats a bunch of times, and then all you do at the end is grind that A chord for a while. And back to the verse. So if you just play along with the song, you'll know where you're supposed to change. Everybody's heard this song. When it's pumping up, you're ready for the next part. Another one of my favorite songs to perform live is Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters. This song's great because most of it has just got 3 chords. But the one thing you'll need here is a foot pedal to switch from your distortion to your clean sound. It's an excellent song to practice if you have one of those. If you don't, it's not a big deal. It works the same way either way. So the 3 chords are B, F sharp, and once again, our open E. So the whole beginning part is really simple. It's just these chords strummed all in a row. So I'll sing the lead part, and this is the rhythm. So right? Now we switch to clean. Run and tell all of the angels this could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new evolution, 'cause this one is a lie. Sat around laughing and watch the last one die. And then back to distortion. I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. I'm looking for complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of trying. And now the hook, make my way back home and learn to fly. Right back into it. So later on in the song, it actually doubles up on that part where it's make my way back home and learn to fly. Make my way back home and learn to fly. Whatever, something like that. So we use that moving part from E, F sharp, G, also in the bridge. So the bridge part is the 2nd fret, once again on the A string, the B chord. Fly along with me, the 3rd fret on the E string. And now we go all the way to D. We haven't used this one yet. 5th fret on the A string. I can't quite make it up. And then open E again. Low. Try to make this life my own. Fly. Try to make this life my own. I look into the sky to save me. Easy, look at that. There's only 3 parts. Now you know that one too. Oh yeah. The last one we're going to do today is going to be really tough for you to get up to speed right away, but it's a great one to practice your hand dexterity, for the pace of the song is quite quick, and that's The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. And what's great here is literally 1 chord progression with a few variations in the way that you play it. So this one starts on the D power chord, which is 5th fret A string. Okay, then we got 5th fret E string and 3rd fret E string. And in your right hand, you're going to be palm muting the entire time. And it's actually quite quick. You can hear the actual song. And if I'm a bit slow, sorry, I'm not playing along with it. So we're going to do our best. It's all just downstroke palm mutes in the right hand. And they come fast and... write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out, looked down on. Just try your best, try everything you can, and don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. Now it's all open with a funny pattern. You'll have to listen to the song to get it. It just takes some time, and you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Hey, and that's it. There's 2 parts. Alright, there's a little bit of a solo part too, but once you got all that down, you can come back to that part and learn it on your own. Good luck with that. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this helps you get a head start on these 5 sweet, easy power chord, big, shiny tune rock songs. They're some of my favorite, and I love to play them live and sing them for all my fantastic friends and fans. So many fans. Thank you. And if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to the channel, and tell me down below what other songs you'd like to learn, and we can probably go over some of the techniques that will require past power chords to make that happen for you. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya. Oh, I really hope I recorded the audio.